Shalom, shalom, praise y'all. We're back. This is part 4. Married to the Most High. Right now we're in Deuteronomy 29. We're going to start at verse 19. You should stand this day, all of you. You stand this day, all of you, before Yah your Elohim, your tribal heads, your elders, and your officials, all the men of Yasharal, your children, your wives, even the stranger within your camp, from the wood chopper to the wood drawer, to enter into the covenant of Yah your Elohim, which Yah your Elohim is concluding with you this day, with its sanctions, to the end that he may establish you this day as his people, and by your Elohim, as he promised you, and as he swore to your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. I make this covenant with its sanctions, not with you alone, but with those who are standing here with us this day before Yah your Elohim, and those who are not with us here this day, where you know that we dwell in the land of Kemet, and that we pass through the midst of various other nations through which you passed. And you have seen the detestable things and the fetishes of wood and stone, silver and gold that they keep. Perchance there is among you some man or woman, or some clan or tribe whose heart is even now turning away from Yah our Elohim to go and worship the gods of those nations. Perchance there is among you a stock sprouting poison weed and wormwood. When such one hears the words of these sanctions, he may fancy himself immune, thinking, I shall be safe, though I follow my own willful heart to the utter ruin of moist and dry alike. Yah will never, never forgive him. Rather, will Yah's anger and passion rage against that man. Rather, will Yah's anger and passion rage against that man till every sanction recorded in this book comes down upon him, and Yah blots out his name from under the heaven. All right, so what did this just say? When such a one hears the words of these sanctions, he may fancy himself thinking, I will be safe, though I follow my own heart. I check that. People think they safe in Jehovah Shizzle. You know, people think they safe with Yahashimini Bop Bop. They think Jesus' penis is gonna save you. But what did Yah say? He said you think you're gonna be safe because you following your own heart, because you ain't wanting to follow this law. You know, I mean, just the basic common sense things of this law, you don't even want to follow it. You want to go to the Greek New Testament and be Grecian. You know, you want to be Phi Alpha niggas. You know, you want to be pagans. You want to deal with the paganism. You want those smooth doctrines. But we got a rough pill to swallow. You know, it's bitter. You know what I'm saying? But you got to take it, because we're married. We're married to the Most High. And that's all it is. If you don't like it, I mean, you can go get a pogo stick. You can go get a pogo stick and jump off the moon and see where that gets you. All right, we're gonna go to Joshua 7. Joshua 7, and we're gonna start at verse 11. Let me get it. All right. All right, well, let's start at 10. But Yah answered Yeshua, arise. Why do you lie prostrate? Yasharal has sinned. They have broken the covenant by which I bound them. They have taken of the prescribed and put it in their vessels. They have stolen. They have broken faith. Therefore, the Israelites will not be able to hold their ground against their enemies. They will have to turn tail before their enemies, for they have become prescribed. I will not be with you anymore unless you root out from among you what is prescribed. Go and purify the people. Order them, purify yourselves for tomorrow. For thus says Yah, the Elohim of Yasharal, something prescribed is in your midst, O Yasharal, and you will not be able to stand up to your enemies until you have purged the prescribed from among you. Alright, now this is basically talking when I believe it's Achan. I believe when he stole. I can't remember exactly who he stole. Who they stole it. Was it the people from AI? I can't really remember right now. But I think it may have been from Jericho. But he stole the stuff, and y'all didn't want them taking anything. Nothing that he didn't say they couldn't take. So when they went to, y'all was telling them, I mean, you're gonna go out to fight the armies of Aya, but they're going to defeat you because you got something prescribed. So that right there should let y'all know that if one person in the nation does something wrong, it's going to affect all of us. All of us. You know? Because we married to him. All of us are married to him. You know, as a nation, we're married to the Creator. Let's just hit up this one real quick. Then we're gonna go into the prophets, and it's gonna start getting a little bit juicy once we get into the prophets. We're just gonna go to Joshua, Yeshua 23:16. Joshua 23:16. Where you at? Alright, well, let's start. Yeah, let's just start at 16. If you break the covenant that Yahuwah your Elohim enjoined upon you, and go and serve other Elohims and bow down to them, then Yah's anger will burn against you, and you should quickly perish from the good land that he has given you. Alright. The whole issue is serving other Elohims. Like I said in the last one. The nations, they love having a pantheon of idols or Elohims, gods, goddesses, whatever, so they can pick and choose whatever. And it's okay. Because those are their national conscious, spiritual gods. But our national Elohim just happens to be the creator of heaven and earth. The creative power of all. But again, the whole issue is serving other Elohims. That's how we break this covenant, which is a marriage vow. So now we're going to go to Isaiah. Probably one of my favorite prophets, or really my favorite books, period. But we're going to go to Isaiah 3:14. And Yah will bring this charge against the elders and the officers of his people. It is you who have ravished the vineyard, that which is robbed from the poor. That which was robbed from the poor is in the houses. How dare you crush my people and grind the faces of the poor, says Yah, Elohim of hosts. You understand? Alright, now let's go to Isaiah. Let's go to 54 and 5. Yeah, let's go to 54 and 5. Alright, here we go. For he who made you will espouse you. His name is YAHH. The Holy One of Yasharal will redeem you. He is called Elohim of all the earth. Okay? What did it say? For he who made you will espouse you. I mean, what does espouse mean? Espouse basically means marry. He will marry you. Who? Yah of hosts. The set apart one of Yasharal will redeem you. He is called Elohim of all the earth. And I just read verse 6. And Yah has called you back as a wife, forlorn and forsaken. Let's get this so y'all can see that. And Yah has called you back as a wife, forlorn and forsaken. Okay? Can you cast off the wife of his youth? Says Yah, says your Elohim. For a little while I forsook you, but with vast love I will bring you back. Why? Why he gonna bring us back? With love. I wonder why. Huh? Because we married. You know what I'm saying? Now let's just jump to Isaiah 57. We can do 7 and 8. We'll bang that out real quick. On a high and lofty hill have you set your couch. There too you have gone up to perform sacrifices behind the door and the doorpost. You have directed your thoughts, abandoning me. You have gone up on a couch you made so wide. You have made a covenant with them. You have loved bedding with them. You have chosen lust. You have approached the king with oil. You have provided many perfumes. You have sent your envoys afar, even down to the netherworld. Alright, I'm going to just stop right there because, I mean, come on. You have a covenant with death, basically. You have a lust for death, basically. You know what I'm saying? Alright, now we're going to go to Jeremiah. Hopefully we can bang this out real quick. Run through it. Let's just start at Jeremiah 2. Because again, this covenant is a marriage license. And I should have maybe I get it on the next one. Because we all know what the law is for adultery. It's death. And the nation is definitely dry bones, dead right now. But we're going to get Jeremiah 2. Yeah. We're going to start at verse 4. Hear the word of Yah, O house of Jacob, every clan of the house of Yasharal. Thus said Yah, what wrong did your fathers find in me, that they abandoned me? Again, like I say, me, that's singular, that's first person, that's possessive. It's not we. He's not saying, what wrong did your fathers find in me and Jehovah Shizzle? Why did you abandon your Hammerham? He ain't saying that. He said, what wrong did your fathers find in me that they abandoned me and went after delusions and were deluded? They never asked themselves, where's Yah? Who brought us up out of the land of Mizraim? Okay, but y'all are like almost, as if JC brought us out the land. But Yah did it. Who led us through the wilderness, a land of deserts and pits, a land of drought and darkness. All right, now, let's just keep going. A land no man had traversed, where no human being had dwelt. I brought you to this country of farmland to enjoy its fruits and its bounty, but you came and defiled my land. You made my possession abhorrent. The priests never asked themselves, where is Yah? The guardians of the teaching ignored me. The rulers rebelled against me. The prophets prophesied by Baal and followed what can do no good. I mean, what good is JC doing? What good is Allah doing for you? Hare Krishna. What good is Mod doing for you, really? What good is Osiris and them doing? What good are they? Alright. What good are they? Alright, we're gonna stop it right here. This should be the last one. Again, the marriage vow. We're married to the Most High. There's no wiggling out of it. If you married, for better or for worse, till death do you part. Shalom, fam.